Alright, so in the past I have made a video of Pokeball chocolate like surprise things. I don't really know the name of it. But basically I used a cake pop pan. This is the top part. I can't find the bottom, but it doesn't have the holes. And I used it to put in these little candy melts. And I used these little candy melts to stick inside, let it melt, and then kind of like spread it around so that it was hollow in the inside, and then in the inside of it I stuck in little pieces of candy, so when you opened up the ball it had candy inside it as well, and the whole ball was edible. You can use any kind of candy melts. I bought white, and then like really white, because sometimes I like to use the food coloring if I don't want to have to buy actual colors. Like I could use food coloring and change the color to any color I'd like. Today I'm using the black one. There's all different kinds of colors that you can purchase. So today I decided not to use this cake pan or cake ball pan, but if you have that you can use it. If not, there's a few other ideas that I have. One could be a machine like this where you just have you pour in the batter to make cake balls, but in this case I poured in some of the chocolate melts, and it warms up the chocolate really quick, so it's quicker to do. I do suggest putting in a little bit of vegetable oil or olive oil, just a little bit so that it doesn't get stuck. But today I'm actually going to use another idea. With this one is an egg holder, like if someone makes deviled eggs, they can purchase one of these. Or like if you like to make deviled eggs, you might already have one of these. So I like this idea because they are bigger and they're more of an egg. In this case, they would be round and circular, which is fun. I like the circle ones, but I would like to try an egg ovally one. So what I did was put a little bit of vegetable oil on there. I melted the candy melts, and then I used a really smooth porcelain spoon to kind of just make it smooth and make it hollow so that something can fit in the inside. So what I'm doing now is sticking this in the freezer for a little bit so that it can harden quicker. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick my item that I'm going to stick inside there. So for this one I want to stick this little bitty Shopkin one in there. Now you can wash it really good and then stick it inside there once it's hardened, or you can do what I'm doing, which is going to be use cling wrap to wrap it up and then stick it inside the egg. Alright, so I used this green cling wrap, and now it's covered and now it's safe and clean, and I can stick it inside the little egg now. The other idea, which is the final step, is once we've stuck this inside the egg and sealed the egg, we are going to cover the chocolate egg. So I have the idea. You can wrap, if you get a piece of aluminum foil, you can just go ahead and wrap the chocolate egg up. Or if you'd like to be a little bit creative, you can Mod Podge an image. So I just got this little Shopkins image printout off the computer, and you can do anything you want. If you want to just draw with permanent markers, or if you want to cut any images out, you can Mod Podge them onto the aluminum foil, and then we can wrap the chocolate egg up, and it'll look a little bit more professional. Alright, so it is now nice and hard. I have my little item that I can stick right in here. It looks like it's going to fit comfortably. We're going to put the top on, but first we need to try to get this out. And since I did already pre-oil it, it shouldn't be too hard. I'm just going to use my little spoon, and I'm just going to kind of push onto it and let it pop out on its own. Alright, I noticed if you just push your thumb in here and then push up, it actually slides better than using the spoon. So now we have a nice egg. It looks really nice and pretty. And then we have the other side, and we're going to stick this little piece inside. Sorry, I'm having to use one hand, so I'm going to have to show you once I'm actually done. I'm going to smooth the edges out with a nice little butter knife or a sharp little knife, whatever's safest. I'm going to kind of cut off the edges, and then I'm going to use my finger, which is warm, and it's going to make it melt. Because these melt really easily. So once I cut these edges off, I'm just going to kind of go around the rim, let it melt a little bit, and then I'm going to put on the last part. Okay, so right here you can see that there are a little bit of gaps. What you want to do is just grab some of the chocolate, stick it into the gap, and just let your hand go across it so that it melts it. And then you just want to go all the way around, and you'll see that it's going to be melting and making it smoother as you do it. And after you get it all nice and smooth, it's going to be a nice little egg shape, just like this. Alright, so we wrapped it up in aluminum foil, and this is how it looks now. Of course, you can make it a lot better than this. I think if I had more images or more writing on it, it would look a lot better. Like maybe write someone's name on the bottom and kind of just smooth it out really good at the top. But this is kind of a cute little idea if you're trying to do something fun for your friends or your kids or whoever. I just think it's a cute little fun idea. Alright, well, I hope you liked it, and if nothing else, I hope it gives you an idea of other projects or how to at least try to make an egg with different types of pans or things you have lying around. I hope you guys have a good day, and thank you for watching. Bye.